Ladies and gentlemen, fellow delegates, it's a great honor for me to introduce our next speaker. I know him well. He served our country in many ways. Each time he has done so with integrity and courage and dignity. He showed the world and future generations how to lead and reject tyranny's ugly character. His leadership was distinguished by the quiet everyday acts of principle and in character that instill in others the belief that they too make a difference. He was a great president, but more importantly, he's the best dad a fella could have, President George Bush.
Please. Thank you so very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And Governor, thank you. Please be seated. Thank you all very, very much. Thank you so very much. Please be seated and thank you for that warm welcome. And Governor, thank you for that wonderful introduction. This reception makes me not only feel very welcome, but very grateful. Grateful to you whose support led to my holding the highest office in the land. And if you'll excuse just a little parental pride, I am very proud of the governor of Texas, and I am equally proud of a certain Florida delegate who waged an honorable campaign and almost was elected governor of the great state of Florida, Jeb Bush. Strong families and sound values are the backbone of America, and they are the heart and soul of the Republican Party. And families are also where leadership begins, leadership based on trust, values, and character. You know, as president, I worked hard to uphold the dignity and the honor of the presidency. And I tried, as did my superb staff, to treat both the White House and the presidency itself with respect. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart when the White House is demeaned, the presidency itself diminished. Bob Dole, as president, will treat the White House with respect. His staff will be beyond even the appearance of impropriety, and in the process, he will increase respect for the United States of America all across the world. Thanks to my friend and partner Ronald Reagan, and to the able team of mature and tested experts who supported me in the defense and foreign policy matters, the world is a far safer place today. And while I was in office, we saw the Cold War end, the Soviet Union implode, the Berlin Wall come down. We saw Eastern Europe and the Baltic states go free. And we saw a reunified Germany, a Latin America on the democratic move. And when Saddam Hussein attempted to take over another country by brutal aggression, we saw the United States of America lead an historic international coalition to kick him out of Kuwait. And more, because of the heroism of our military and the skill of our commanders, one of whom we'll hear from tonight, who led these commanders, because we were unwilling to listen to the doomsayers and the apologists for aggression, because we fought and won, we saw the Middle East peace process get underway at Madrid, and even more. We saw respect for our great country soar to new heights. Here at home, even the most persistent cynics could neither deny nor diminish the feeling of patriotism that swept across this land. In all of these triumphs, every single one of them, Senator Dole stood at my side, never cutting and running when the going got tough. His support and leadership were vitally important. And some would tell us now that there are no more enemies, so we should turn selfishly inward. Not so. International terror, nuclear proliferation, and even some future aggressor like Saddam Hussein will provide challenges to our next president. Consistent, strong U.S. leadership is vitally important to world peace. Leadership around the world means keeping one's word. It means policy by conviction. It means never blaming others, or ducking or dodging, or putting our troops under the United Nations command. Leadership means standing against the voices of isolation and protectionism. It means being able to make a tough decision even when the pollsters and the handlers say no. Bob Dole himself, bloodied in combat, tested by fire on the battlefield and in the world of politics, has proved his service to country. He knows we need a strong defense and a strong economy. He will be a commander-in-chief whom our military respects, whom our allies and any future adversary, whom our allies will look up to, and whom any future adversary will fear. There is no substitute for personal sacrifice, for courage, for honorable service to our country. And Bob Dole has served his state, his nation, and the Congress with honor, always with honor. And for him, duty, honor, country, they mean something noble. He will be a president we can look up to. He will do us proud. And finally, my friends, I must now confess that I've been going through a bit of an identity crisis. It is not easy being married to arguably the most popular woman in the United States of America, but a woman who unquestionably upheld the honor of the White House, and she did it. She did it with class. She did it with class and style and caring and love. And with her commitment to literacy and to so many other good causes, her love of America's good people shone through every single day. She sure did her part to make ours a kinder and gentler nation. A great First Lady who shares all of my enthusiasm for Bob Dole and Jack Kemp, too. My wife of 51 years, Barbara Bush.
It came after a long, bleak period in our nation's history. But there it was, like a shining